Donna, I'm back again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're someone who's been here before and come back, welcome to you and thank you for coming back. Today, I'd like to show you, if you're interested, some of the stuff that I bought from charity shops to hopefully resell on eBay. But I'll do this video today because my day's been a little bit different to my normal Sunday. I had a lie-in today because I didn't go to Weight Watchers. Normally go on a Sunday morning, but after last week's little disaster and this week, well, last week that's just gone, my eating hasn't got much better. If anything, I think it's got worse. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going. So I've basically skived off Weight Watchers. So I'm going to be good this week, although we have just come back from a meal, but it was a turkey roast in a meal. And that don't count, I don't think, because turkey is 0 points and vegetables are 0 points, but we're at no other cake. I did have chocolate cake, but it is Sunday and you're allowed. So, right, so I'm going to shut up now and show you what I bought. These first items, yeah, for a start, it's going to be shoes, I'm afraid. So, if you're not really into shoes, I don't think you're going to like this video, but if you are into shoes or just haul videos like me anyway, I've got some brilliant shoes. Well, I think they're brilliant. I don't know what you think. So I have got 2 items of clothing, so I'll show you them first. I got these from the shop down the road, which I don't normally buy clothes from there because they've got like a rail of clothing and it's an independent shop and it's very mismatched. Nothing's organised. There's no prices on anything. And the clothes are just, it's as if they just get them out the bag, the donation bag, and hang them up, and they actually do, because I've seen them doing it. They don't check them or nothing. So I tend not to go to the clothes there because they're in no order whatsoever. But I don't know why, yesterday, or was it the day before, I can't remember, I thought I'd have a little mooch. Don't know why, but I'm glad I did, because I got 2, well, I think they're goodies. They were £2 each. This Jack Vert top, which I think is very glitzy. It's in really good condition as well. I've got shoulder pads. Oh, hair in my mouth. Yeah, it's got shoulder... no. Hang on a minute. Oh, I think so. It's got shoulder pads and it's got like all sequins. So I just thought that was really nice for £2. So I was shocked to see that, but not as shocked as I was when I seen this one. Now, if it wasn't for watching other resellers on YouTube and the Tap Chat and on Instagram, I wouldn't know that this is a good brand. I don't know if this label's sewn on wrong. Is it on? It looks as if it's backwards or something. Was it meant to, oh yeah. I don't know, it looks a bit backwards. Ovis, which is a shirt, ladies shirt. So that was £2 as well. It's going to need to go in the wash. It's a bit grubby. But for £2, I was quite pleased with that. So these were all local. And then I went into the next shop. And guess what I got again? Clarks. Can you see Clarks? Clarks. And the new. And it actually says on the little label, new. And they cost me £2. No, £2.50, I wish. £4.50. And they are new. Look, you can see they haven't been worn. So I haven't checked any prices on anything yet, but I'm going to aim for like 25-30 quid on these, or nearest offer. But what I'm doing at the moment is I'm doing a stockpile of everything because I want to upgrade my shop, but I don't want to upgrade until I've got quite a few items that I can put on. So all this lot is going to end up getting packed up and put in the loft until I've got a load of them, and then I'll spend the day or a couple of days like listing. So those were all from the shops down the road from me. So I'll show you the other bits. I'll just put these down a minute. Hang on a second. So this next lot that I'm going to show you, only 2 of items I'm going to resell. The rest, you can see the tail of the one. I'll just put that down. The other 2 are for resale. The other 2 are to give away and for me. So I'll show you the things that I've got for resale, right? Now, I know the meerkats are not worth much anymore, but they were only 50p. You see the 50p, they wanted £2 originally, but they were 50p, and I think I've got a little one as well. I'm not quite sure, but what I'll do is I'll do a bundle of them. Well, for 50p, they were on the keep blurry. They were on the table outside, so I thought, yeah, all these tops come down. So I thought I'll have them for 50p each, so I put them in there. Next shop is the other shop that doesn't have the prices on, you have to ask. The one lady was like before was saying shoes £1, but this lady says they were £2. But I don't mind because I got these boots. They were, I can't even pronounce the name of the brand. It begins with T. Can you see it? Don't know if you can see, but they're nearly new. But these are not for resale. I'm going to keep them myself because they fit brilliantly. I'll do a demonstration of how a shoe goes on. So look at these. These are like my perfect boots. So I'm keeping these. These are for me. That's nearly new. £2 and they fit like a glove. So yeah, I'll get the bloody thing off now. So those are for me. So I'm going to put them aside. But look at them in the condition. £2. And in the same shop, I got this, which was 20p. This was by the counter. It's got all DVDs and that in. And this isn't actually for resale, although I did have a look to see if they're worth anything. I think on Amazon they're about £4 or something. And then I seen them on eBay for 20 odd, but in America. But this isn't for me. This is for Chris. So Chris, if you do watch my videos, I'm not convinced that you do, you know, but I'll bring this in tomorrow for you. So if you don't want it, I will resell it. But yeah, I know you said you wanted Star Wars stuff, so that's for you. So I'll put that downstairs actually, so don't forget it. So yeah, so those are all the stuff I got locally. The next lot of stuff is basically from Kidderminster. We decided to go to Kiddie for the day. So again, it's all shoes I'm afraid, so I'll just sort them out and I'll be back. These next 3 shoes were basically from a charity shop called Happy Staffy Rescue Charity Shop, which is obviously for Staffordshire Bull Terriers. Now we have got 2 dogs, one of them is a Staffy and he's a boy, and we've got a girl Trixie who's a cross Staffy who's like a really old lady now. Now if anyone's got any dogs, can they make this out? Why he keeps licking her ear? Now I've googled it and they said it's a sign of affection, but for the past couple of weeks he seems to be obsessed with licking her ear. It's a little bit weird. Who knows what goes on in dogs world. She don't seem to mind. But anyway, so we went to the charity shops. Now Liam, although he kind of supports me with the eBay and that, he's not really into charity shops and he doesn't get the buzz. Anybody who's watching this who's into charity shops and everything get. But he doesn't mind coming with me, and he didn't mind standing waiting outside because it was a really nice day actually, and he said I'm standing out in the sun anyway. So I thought, well, I'll just look at the shoes, because shoes is, as you know, my thing anyway. So I literally went in every charity shop, just looked at the shoes and then got whatever I wanted to get or didn't get, because some of the prices in some of them were laughable. Though I just went in, they must have heard me chuckling to myself when I went in, because some of the shocking. Because somebody made a comment on one of my videos about how good I get some of my shoes for, but for every pair of shoes that I get at a good price, I leave about 20 behind that are really good shoes but are way overpriced even on eBay prices. I mean, is it the one shop we went in, St Mary's, not in Kidderminster? I can't remember the brand of the shoes. No, I can't remember, but they were like £40. And I don't even think they would have gone for that on eBay. And that was just a charity shop in Selly Oak. One on a back street that we didn't even know was there. It's only because we looked on Google Maps and we was like, oh, it's a charity shop there. And we had to go down all the side roads. It's like Coronation Street. And then there was a shop at the end, and the prices were just, considering it's student heavily, anyone who knows Selly Oak, it's just full of students, they're everywhere. Considering it's a student area, I was shocked at the prices. But anyway, my point is, I buy a lot of shoes cheap, but I unfortunately have to leave a load behind because the prices are shocking, even for like no brand shoes. When you see £8 on a pair of New Look shoes, which like are not in very good condition. But this Happy Staffy shop had quite a few pairs of shoes, pretty decent prices. There was a pair of Hotter shoes, which I think they had up for £15. Which I was like, no, you're alright, I'll leave them. But 3 pairs of shoes 2 shoes and 1 pair of boots, which were really good price. So I got these Carvella shoes in really good condition, look, heels, pretty good, and they were $3.99, so I was pleased with them. And then the next pair, oh, just fell over, Clarks again. Everywhere I go they have Clarks. God knows what I'd do if that shop ever closed. So Clarks, really good condition. Look at the heel on them. They were $3.99. And then I spotted these. Look at these lovely boots. I don't think that, are they on my size? No, I can't keep them though. They're actually my size, which is annoying because I really like these. I might borrow them. You never know. But these were $4.99. And look at the brand. Now I don't know much about this brand anyway. I thought the zip was broke then. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Oh, I don't know if you can see it because it's faded. Can you see? Mint velvet. You can barely see it. Definitely is mint velvet on there. Can you see? But so I didn't know anything about mint velvet until I watched everybody's videos and everything. And so obviously I just thought they did nice clothes. But thinking about it, I suppose it's pretty obvious they do shoes as well. They probably do bags, but I don't know. I've never been in the shop. I don't even know where one is. I only know where the charity shops are. But them, I just thought they were lovely. And for that price, well, these were all from the same shop. But then I went across the road to another shop and the prices, I just come out laughing. Liam's like, what's the matter with you? I'm like, I ain't paying them prices, I can piss on. You know. Anyway, so I'm really pleased with them. And them, and them. And I'll show you the other bits I got from the other shop. I've still got my poo mug. That noise you can hear is Liam doing the vacuuming. Right, so, oh, bloody phone. I don't know what's going on. This is my new phone and it keeps going blurry. I don't know why. I'm not even going to mess with the settings. I don't know if that's normal or what. But anyway, the next 3 pairs of shoes I got from like, it's been years since we went to Kidderminster. I mean, the last time we went there, I think, remember TJ Hughes? Was there. So we just thought we'd go out while we was out and about, just nip there. So I think it's called the Swan Centre, which is just like a little shopping arcade, which were cheaper than the shops on the outside. So thought while we're there, we'll just have a little bit to eat. Liam is trying to diet as well, although to be honest, I don't think he needs to lose anyway. It looks fine, but he's trying to lose a stone. Now, he's very committed because not like me, I try, but my willpower is like 0. So they had not pulled pork, just normal pork baps with stuffing and apple sauce and gravy. Oh, and it was gorgeous. And he didn't want one. So I sat there and ate one right in front of him. And I ate it really quick, to be honest, just in case he changed his mind and decided he wanted some. Too late now. Anyway, so we went in the, like I said, it was like a little arcade. And the one shop I got these in, it was quite a dark shop. You know, when you go in a shop and the lighting's a bit dark, but at the back they had all the shoes. And I found these Gabor, I can't even speak, which were £4. And they're in really good condition, lovely shoes. Nice plush pink, I think you'd call it. They did have lots of shoes, but a lot of them seemed, it was like the shoes had been there forever. They were all covered in dust. I don't know whether they've been having some work done or whether the shoes had been there that long. I don't know. But these it didn't have on. But the one, they had like a riot, loads and loads of shoes, but they were literally covered in dust, apart from these bad boys. So I got them. So I was pleased with them. Put them down there. Then I went to another shop and they had these close to the till, these boots. But some woman was talking to the woman behind the till for ages. And she was literally standing right in front of the shoes. And I was thinking, are you going to move? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to stand right next to him because it looked like I was earwigging. But I was thinking, why can't you just move over a little bit? I'm trying to look at the boots because I could see these from the distance. And I'll show you the one pair. I could see these and I thought they look really nice boots they are. I wish she'd bugger off so I can have a look at them. But eventually, when she did disappear, I had to hang around the shop for a bit until she went. They were pavers. They got the price on them, £3. You know, look around, they're lovely. Suede, I'm not a big fan of suede. I only brush them when it comes to clean them. I just try and brush them lightly. because me and suede don't get on. Whenever I've tried to repair suede, I've ended up making them worse and have to redonate them because I don't want to sell them in that condition. So these are a little bit dusty. I might just get the suede brush on them, but try and put them close up so people can see. I don't think it's like missing, it just looks a lot more scuffed. Well, they're gorgeous. Pavers. And then next pair, which were next to them, which again, can you see? There you go, pavers again. And they were £3 as well. Not in as brilliant condition, to be fair. They look as if they have been well worn. But I think get a bit of polish and buff them up and shove some paper in them to try and bring them back up. That would be quite nice. Like I said, they've got to sit there, elastic there. I just thought, oh, really nice. So them two, like I said, I got from the same shop. Now, I've got a question. If you're from Kidderminster, what's going on with the toilets? They've got toilets in there, obviously, like most places are. So I guess to the toilet, obviously. Went to flush the chain, couldn't find the chain. So I'm like, you know, when you're there and you're like, where's the flush? So I stood there for a few minutes, a bit baffled, thinking, well, when I went to the toilet, it was clean. How am I going to flush it? And you know what they've done? You know, most toilets don't have a lid on the seat. Some joker has put the lid on the seat and put the flush right behind the lid. So you've got the flush there, you know, the handle flush, and then the toilet seat resting up it. So I don't know if that's a plumber's idea of a joke. I see the funny side now, but at the time I didn't find it very funny. You know, because I was a bit baffled. How'd you flush the toilet? So anyway, so if you're in Kidderminster, is that some standard joke or something? I don't know. So I'm laughing now, but at the time I had a little bit of a panic, and it was a number 1, not a number 2, if anybody's thinking that. So what I'll do now is, I've actually got stuff that I forgot to show in the first bit of this, which I got local from me, so I'll show you that. So this next lot of stuff, which is shoes, is locally, and I'm afraid I've got to have a little bit of a moan about the one charity shop manager, because I just think she's bloody rude. I've seen her in there a few times. She's very loud, you know. But basically, I went in there and I seen this, and this isn't for me, it's for a friend. But that's literally all I got in there. But while I was waiting to be served, there was an elderly lady in front of me who was buying loads of stuff. I actually thought she was a reseller at one point because she had that many clothing. Like, anyway, why she was serving this woman, she was completely ignoring her and talking to this bloke who I'd seen come in earlier. Now, I know everything about this bloke. I know where he works, how long he's been there, that the fact he's enjoying it, and blah, 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 which is fine. But I think she should have served the customer first and then had the conversation with the bloke. Not completely ignore the customer and practically throw her stuff in the bag and then just tell her the price. I just thought she was rude, basically. So anyway, that aside, while she was serving this woman, I was looked behind at the till. I know at the shelf behind is all the expensive stuff. And I seen, now I only know this from Steve Green's Adventures videos, you know them things that you leave on the side of the fireplace? They're like a tool thing, and I think they've got like a brush, a poker, and some other things. They're like decorative items. Now I clocked that behind the till. So I thought it was gorgeous. It had like an enamel tops as well. It was really, really nice, like, you know. And I thought, I'll ask how much that is, like, you know. So anyway, thought, right, okay, when she finished serving this woman, right, I goes to the till with me book, puts it on there. And then she turned round to the bloke who, like, a friend of hers, not a customer, and carried on the conversation with him, basically talking about somebody in one of the other shops. She doesn't know how she's got away with it. She should have been disciplined, and she doesn't understand why she's still in the job. And basically slagging off a fellow worker. And I looked at her, and she just completely blanking me while I'm standing at the till. And I'm like, am I invisible? I thought you're talking about somebody else being out of order. You want to look at yourself? Well, you know, customer service is leaving a little bit to be desired. Anyway, eventually, after she stopped talking to this bloke, she's just got this and went 50p, and I had to say, because she was ignoring me, she basically said that, and I'm still talking to him, because obviously, like, you know, I'm obviously a nuisance. So then I said to her, excuse me, could you tell me how much that brass fireplace ornament thingies. I still can't remember what it's called, display thing. She looked at it. Guess how much it was? It was 25 quid. Now if she hadn't pissed me off so much, I might have just gone out the shop and researched it, and it might have been worth 25 quid, because to be honest, it was lovely. But because she annoyed me so much, I couldn't get out the shop quick enough. She really pissed me off. I've got to admit, if I go next week and it's still there, I might research it and see if it's worth it, but I don't know if it's worth any more than that. But it was just really nice. But she annoyed me. I just couldn't, you know, one of them where you're like, you know what, I'm going. Anyway, so yeah, so she really, yeah, it's just, I suppose it's just people in it. Some people just don't give two hoots. I just found it quite ironic that she was slagging off somebody else for not doing the job properly, and she can't even be polite. But there you go. Anyway, so that was the one shop. Next couple of shops just didn't find nothing in. There's one shop there which is a Blue Cross shop. Didn't find nothing in there. The price of the shoes in there is shocking. Bear in mind, it's not a busy area, so I can't understand why they're so overpriced. But anyway, never got nothing from there. Went to the other shop, I think it's called Mind, and found 3 pairs of shoes on the shelves, and then another pair that they had on the till, because she was sorting them out, the girl was, and I asked her how much they were. But I'll show you them. I said, how much are them ones on your till? So I found these, which are Carvella again. They're only small size, but they're in really good condition. Look, the heels. She went, all £3. Oh, I'm like, yeah, thank you very much. So £3 for them. And I don't know where to put them. I'll put them down there. And then on the, hang on. And then on the racks, or the shelves, found these guys' shoes. And they were £4. And they are, can you see, Dr. Martens. So I thought that was really good for £4. So like I said, I'm trying to look at bloke shoes as well as women's, so just put them in there. And then another pair of men's shoes, Rockport. They were £4. Look at the condition they're in. They've got to be new. Look at them. Or they've been worn once. I'll put worn once, I won't put new. But look at, they're very smart. They're quite big and all. I have to see what size they are. Bloody massive. Can't see the size, I have to look at them. So them as well from the same shop. And it wouldn't be a shopping trip for me without another pair of Clark's boots. So yeah, another pair of Clark's boots. Really nice, and they were again £4. So I'm happy with that. So I think that's it. That's all my goodies. Yeah, what I've got. Right, my son has given me this. This is his new box for his new one, because basically his old one's a razor one. See that? Right, oh God. These go for about 30 quid. See that tapping? Well, can you hear that tapping? The world's most irritating tapping laptop in the world. Not laptop, keyboard. No, that don't sound annoying now, but when he's in his bedroom at night and that's all you can hear, it's actually worse than the sound of people chewing. Which, if you see my Instagram posts, I can't stand the noise of people chewing. I just want to stab them. It's so irritating. I know everybody's got to chew, but it just, you know, one of them noises that you just can't, you know, like people don't like the noise of scraping or scratching or stuff like that. I can't bear the noise of hearing people chew. And people slurping the tea as well. That's really annoying. Anyway, so that's everything they've got. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say. Let me have a think. There was something I was going to say. Yeah, a couple of people have asked me about doing a video of me cleaning the shoes. Now, I've got to be honest, my cleaning the shoes is very limited. If they're dirty on the bottom, I'll put them over the sink and get a good scrubbing brush on them. If they're dirty on the top, I'll get one of my magic sponges and just give them a wipe over. And I do put a lot of stuff in my airing cupboard to dry. Suede, to be honest, I try and avoid suede like the plague, because whenever I've tried a suede brush on them, I've made them look worse than when I started. And I watched a video the other week of somebody, it was one of them ASMR videos of somebody cleaning a suede pair of Timberland boots. they've done an amazing job, and like they spent that, they were like grinding, and they got a little grinder and everything, like, you know, but that isn't me. Like I say, it's literally sponge clean. Always scrub the bottoms to make sure the soles are clean. So I don't think I will do a video on that. I might do at some point, but I don't think anyone would be interested in it, because it's literally me and the sink and a scrubbing brush. So yeah, so I've gone really warm now. It's gone really warm. I think Liam's put the heating on. So I'm not going to list these yet. Like I said before, these are all going to go up in the loft, and when I've got a load of stuff to put on, then I'm going to upgrade my shop and list them. So yeah, that's the plan. At the moment, there's loads of bloody stuff up there. So I'll get off now. So if you're an eBay seller or an Amazon seller, I hope your sales are going really well. My Amazon sales have picked up a little bit this weekend, but I still can't make up my mind whether to just get rid of Amazon for my jewellery, because it feels like I'm paying out more than I'm earning. So there you go. So thank you all for watching. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. Take care everyone. Bye.